Order for Lesson 1. Today, we are going to study about writing a short story. After this lesson, you are expected to write a short story, either fiction or non-fiction, with its complete element. Let's go, kids! Let's first answer the following questions. Let's look at the picture. Write the letter of your best answer to each question in a sheet of paper. What place is shown in the picture? Your answer is? That's very good. The answer is letter C, a castle on the mountain. Let's go to number 2. If you are going to write a story based on the picture, who is the possible character? So, what is your answer? Of course, a king. Very good. Number 3. If you are going to write a story based on the picture, what is the possible setting? So, what is your answer? Very good. On a sunny day. Let's go to number 4. If you are going to write a short story, in what part of the story will you write the problem faced by the main character? The answer is? That's awesome! At the beginning. And number 5, if you are going to write a short story, in what part of the story will you write the solution to the problem faced by the main character? The answer is letter C, the ending of the story. That's good job, kids! Now let's get ready for our lesson. Let's review. What are the 2 categories of stories? Do you remember? Yes, we studied that last time. The first one is fiction stories. Do you remember what fiction stories are? Very good. Fiction stories are imaginary. The characters are also imaginary. How about the second category? It's non-fiction. Good job. So do you remember what non-fictions are? Non-fiction stories are stories which are based on true events. All right, very good. So can you give examples of fiction stories? Yes, your fairy tale story is very good. Legends. All right, mythology. Good job. How about nonfiction? The news stories. Yes, that's correct. Biography and autobiographies as well. All right, very good class. Now, what are the elements of a story? Do you remember? Let's recall, all right? The first one is, yes, we call that character. Next, we have the setting. And the third, it's the plot. Okay, so now let's go to our main lesson. Very good, kids. Now, look at the pictures. What can you see? Oh, it's written there. Once upon a time. And they live happily ever after. Where do you see these lines? In a story. Okay, so story writing helps you learn to organize your thoughts and use written language to communicate with readers in a variety of ways. So writing stories also helps you better read and understand stories written by other people. So how do we write stories? This is a step-by-step guide to help you write a short story. Read closely, class. Okay, so this time, let's try to write our own stories. Write a short story on a sheet of paper based on the guide questions for each picture. So the story that we are going to write today is the ant and the grasshopper. So for the first paragraph of your story, let's answer the following questions first. Are you ready? All right, let's try it. Let's go. So here is the first question. Who are in the picture? Did you see the picture Nathan presented to you? Yes, all right. So, the ant and grasshopper are in the picture. Number 2. What is ant doing? Ant is gathering food. Number 3. What is grasshopper doing? That's very good. Grasshopper is playing his guitar while singing. What can you say about the weather? That's awesome. It is a sunny day. Number 5. Where are they? Yes, ant and grasshopper are in the field. That's a good job, kids. You did great in answering those questions. Now, let's go to the next part. For the middle part of your story, observe the pictures, then answer the questions that our teacher will ask you later, said Mia. Okay, so look at the pictures, class. Oh, what can you see there? Yes, all right. How about this? Oh, what a pity. Okay, now let's answer those questions. What was the weather? That's very good. It was a snowy day. Where was Grasshopper? Of course, look, Grasshopper was outside because he had nowhere to go. Where do you think Ant was? That's very good. Ant was in his house. Number 4. Why do you think Grasshopper went to the house of the ant or ant? Yes, Grasshopper went to the house of ant to ask for food because he was hungry. Now let's go to the next part. Congratulations in answering the questions well. Let's go. For the third part of your story, observe the pictures or the picture, then answer the questions that our teacher will ask you later. Says me again. Now look at that. Oh. What can you see? Yes, all right. So now let's answer the last questions for you there. So here it is. Did Ant give Grasshopper some food? Of course, he did. Ant gave Grasshopper some food. And what did Grasshopper learn from this experience? Great! He learned that he must work hard and save for the future. Very good, kids! So now we are ready to write the story. Oh, I'm excited, so come on, let's go. So let's compare. The story that you have written should be almost the same as this. One sunny day, in the field, a grasshopper was playing his guitar while singing, and an ant was gathering food. When the snowy weather came, the ant was in his house, while Grasshopper was outside because he had nowhere to go. Grasshopper went to the house of Ant to ask for food because he was hungry. Ant gave Grasshopper some food. Grasshopper learned that he must work hard and save for the rainy days, or save for the future. Well, actually, class, it's not just rainy days because in the picture, that was snowy. So, snowy season, snowy weather, or you can also use for the future, okay? Alright, anyway, let's leave that as that. And of course, do not forget to write the title of your story. So, the title of the story is The Ant and the Grasshopper. Alright, that's awesome. Let's move now to the next slide. Good job! Now let's do this one, kids. Now Nathan is asking you to try the same steps after observing these pictures. Now let's look closely at the pictures. So I'm going to give you a clue. The boy has a toothache. So you can start from that. Try to write sentences describing its picture. Alright, so now let's answer this. Let's check what you have learned from the lesson. Write the details that are needed under each event in the story when writing a short story. So you have there the choices. A. Setting. B. Shows how the problem is resolved. C. Problem. D. Actions the character do to solve the problem. E. Tells what happens to the characters when the problem is resolved. Oh, class, I'm sorry. This is supposed to be resolved. R-E-S-O-L-V-E-N-D. Resolved. All right. And letter F is character. Now, in writing a short story, what do we need in the beginning, in the middle, and in the ending? So first, where does setting go? Very good. That's under beginning. How about letter B? Shows how the problem is resolved. It's in the ending part. Letter C, problem. Where does it go? It's under beginning. And the actions the character do to solve the problem. It's in the middle part of the story. And how about this? It tells what happens to the characters when the problem is resolved. Very good. And the last one, character. Of course. That's under beginning of the story. Alright, so you did a great job there. Very good. Yeah. So now use the picture as a clue to be able to answer a complete or to be able to write a complete short fiction story. So that's all, kids, for today. I hope you learned something from this lesson. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great day. Goodbye.